Welcome to the first episode of Awarecast. I am here joined by...
Chicken shop thoughts.
Oh my God. They need your name, bro. Go on, tell them your name.
Tom.
He has his own YouTube channel, so...
Which is called Chicken Shop Thoughts.
Okay, Chicken Shop Thoughts. I'll obviously put it in the description below, so please check him out, subscribe.
Yeah, and this big red button, yeah?
Yeah.
It's like a big magic button, yeah? If you press it, it turns white.
The shameless plug, oh my God. No, keep plugging. Any Instagram, Twitter you want to shout as well? I'll put it all down there, don't worry.
Yeah, it's just...
all of them, they're down there, bro.
It's Tom and Cooting, just down there. And 2 wings and chips as well.
Damn, bro. He does some photography. You need to check him out. But yeah, today's episode of Awarecast is about Area 51.
Yay.
So, I don't know if any of you lot are aware, the raid happened on Friday last week, on the 20th.
20th, that's the day before I moved in.
Yeah. So, some people carried on into the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
But the main thing happened on the Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Did you watch the live stream by any chance?
I watched a few live.
Like a few, yeah. Same with me. I had, I was busy that day, so I couldn't keep watching. I wanted to record some footages for the podcast. Anything I show to Tom here, I will put up on screen. I've got images and videos that I will be showing. Don't worry, I will not leave you out. In one word, how would you describe the raid? Or what do you think of the raid in one word? Interesting. Oh boy. I'm like the total opposite. My word is disappointing. I would have said very disappointing, but that's 2 words. That's just no. Yeah, for me it was very disappointing. I expected more. That's the honest truth.
I heard in some news articles that that the guy who set it up on the Facebook, he kind of sold it off to a different management company, and the management company was supposed to make it like a music festival, just like a 3-day music festival.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean that's what I heard. I don't know if that's true, but
I mean, if you lot are not aware about it, I don't know why anyone wouldn't be aware about it. There was sort of a Facebook page started up by this fellow called Matty Roberts, who, as a joke, said, let's raid the Area 51, they can't stop us all if we Naruto run. That was the highlight of the Facebook page. So, after a while, it did gain traction. They had more than 1.5 million signed. 2 million.
Nearly 3 million.
This is outdated information, oh my God.
Nearly 3 million people.
That's just crazy. 3 million. He even said when he was getting recorded before the raid, and whilst the raid, that he didn't know that he didn't expect 3 million people to actually sign up to this joke. It was just crazy. There were people who, sort of helped in the sort of traction that was gained through this Facebook page. Yeah. So there was some like notable YouTubers like Mr. Beast and whatnot, other YouTubers who...
didn't The Rock say something about it as well?
Yeah. It's just crazy. Everyone spoke about it. Celebrity as well. So obviously, it will take, a lot of people's attention throughout the media. Did you see any of the memes that were made?
Oh yeah, the attack plan.
Yeah. Oh, you know that we will show some of the attack plans on the podcast. But there was this specific meme I want to show you, where they had the Minecraft chest of all of the items so don't worry, it's on screen. You've got like Lord of the Ring, the Dragon Egg, Dragon Ball Z, the Dragon Balls, and Omnitrix. It's just bizarre. Look, the ray gun from Call of Duty.
Flash?
Yeah, the Flash emblem, Half-Life.
Wait, Thor's hammer?
Yeah, Mjolnir, there it is. And you've got the portal gun. Yeah, people's minds were very, what's the best way to say it? Creative. It was very creative, yeah. So, and then in our inventory is the Naruto headband,
Oh, yeah.
monster's drink, a pickaxe, and a sword.
Which reminds me of the Kyle's on the attack line.
Yeah.
That's why they
It had Naruto. Yeah. So obviously there were more memes throughout social media. It's just every time I went on Reddit, Instagram, Twitter, it's just constant Area 51 memes. It's just non-stop. I was so close to block out the word Area 51. It was just non-stop. But yeah, it did die down for a bit. It did die down
like
for a bit.
August.
Yeah.
August time roughly.
But then it started to gain traction like a week ago.
Yeah.
So
I forgot about it like throughout August and like mid-September. I literally just forgot about it completely.
That's the same. I did tweet this picture actually. I did tweet it. It did get some retweets and likes, but then it was just there was no mention of Area 51 till about last week.
Yeah.
But there were some YouTubers who actually revived it, like Mr. Beast.
Wait, I forgot. Did you hear a few days before Area 51 thing happened?
We'll get on to that. There were people who got arrested.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we'll get on to that. There was YouTubers like Mr. Beast and other YouTubers and vloggers and streamers as well, Twitch streamers, who went to Area 51 to do some reconnaissance. And you could see, when the plan was first set up by this fellow Matthew Roberts, I thought, you know what, I don't think that's going to happen. But when YouTubers actually went to the area to scout out the different sections of Area 51, they videoed into it, they were on the outside as well. Some of them camped all night. They camped all night. It's just ridiculous. But yeah, some YouTubers did go there for reconnaissance. Some of them approached by guards. Some of them have been arrested, as we know. But yeah, images of the plan. Let's look at the images of the plan. This is a simple version. I'm showing Tom first. This was the joke version of the plan. The joke version. This is like the first one that came out. It had like weebs, FPS players, furries.
Was it the first one? Because I saw a different one.
Yeah, there was a different one. This is the proper one everyone saw.
That's the one.
This is the one everyone saw, yeah. So you've got like anti-vax kids, people armed to the teeth, Naruto runners, rock throwers, rest of us sneaking in safely. Oh boy. Oh boy. But yeah,
shout out to all the cows who went.
No one, absolutely no one stuck to the plan. I'm so disappointed.
I mean, I'm so sorry. What's it? Rob, the alien, or is it Rob?
I think so. I think that, yeah.
Rob. Oh, I can't believe you didn't free Rob. People went there and didn't catch a Rob.
Yeah.
I'm just so sad. And E.T. as well.
E.T., Rob. There's this alien in do you know the organization Up to Gaming?
Yeah.
They have the alien Alan.
Oh yeah.
Alan, yeah. Sorry, Alan. Sorry. You know your pals are still inside Area 51, man.
Mission failed. We'll get it next time.
We'll get them next time. Oh, but what a fail. Don't worry. Next time, Alan. But yeah. That was the plan. What did you think of the plan when it first came out? Like the actual plan, not the simple version of it. When you saw this and you saw that, people are actually organized. It's not the best attack plan. This is very simplified, and it's, really, I don't know what's wrong with humans. Why would you put the date? Area 51 is guarded not by the most powerful army in the world, but they're still big enough. They can do something. They can defend themselves.
It's still technically a military base.
Yes, exactly. Why would you, sort of wave them into the date you want to attack? This is meant to be a surprise. A raid doesn't work out if the enemy knows. It's just, yeah. So what did you think of the attack when you first saw this image?
So first time I saw it, I'm pretty sure it was Drama Alert on YouTube.
Yeah.
I was like, is this really gonna happen? Because you know how memes are, they come and go, they come a month and then go away in a month.
Yeah.
I thought this is gonna blow over in a few days time. Oh my days, I was wrong by a few months.
Oh boy, how wrong we were.
So, and then afterwards, I was like, after like a few days, I kept seeing memes about it. I'm like, how is this still relevant? Like, what are people going to be doing? Yeah.
The amount of news coverage it got as well.
Yeah.
It was. Oh my god.
It was ridiculous.
I swear, I don't understand how this was the most biggest fail in history. I saw people saying how this day will be printed in history books.
It will. It might be.
It might be. But it will be, if it's ever in a history book, it will be the most disappointment. I have never seen more disappointment than this day. If I was there, I might have joined. You know how crazy I am. I would have run in. Oh boy! Thank God I'm not there. Thank God I'm not there. But yeah, well, my sort of impression of the plan. It's not obviously the best plan, but it has.
I mean, it's not the best plan, but it could do some more work. As in, like, more structure. Like, as in time. Like, you should always attack in weight.
Yeah.
So I think that the dark blues,
the crackheads
going first, and then
followed by
the purple,
the furries.
Dark purple, yeah.
The rest of the people. Like, get it? Yeah, the rest of us. So you would want the crackheads to go first, then the rest of us.
And then the Naruto runners.
No, honestly, right? I'd say furries go first.
Furries, sorry. Yeah.
Furries have to go first.
So actually no. Crackers and furries
go together. Yeah. On different end of the area, of the base. Different ends.
So they the initial wave, just from one side and another side.
Yeah. Followed by
the Naruto runners.
Yep.
But like half on each side.
They will dodge bullets.
Yeah, so
because go on.
So half on each side, the same side as the berries and crackers. Just like half on each. Then just as like a. Then I'd say wait about 20 minutes before, so they attack and everything.
And then Karens go in.
Karens
can go in. Karens and cows.
Karens and cows go in. Because it's like reinforcements. And then what?
I feel like anti-vax kids should have been first.
Why? Why?
I'm kidding. There was this meme saying how in a class there was a class
actually, yeah, because
they're gonna die. I shouldn't have said that.
No, for the anti-vaxxers, yeah, no one's gonna shoot a child intentionally.
Okay, I mean, this is America. I shouldn't.
No one's gonna shoot a kid intentionally, okay?
Yeah.
So, put them at the front line for the crackheads and the...
Damn. Damn. And then people armed to the teeth, they'll be just everywhere. Rock throwers.
I mean...
They need to be front line.
Actually, no, yes.
So, behind the crackheads.
Behind the crackheads, but they can stand from a distance. So that they're safe.
They need massive strength to throw that far. I don't imagine standing on like one of these hilltops or mountains, just dashing one.
I mean, David and Goliath.
Yeah. But yeah, attack plan. You know, it obviously could have been worked on. I'd say, right?
Yeah.
So, what time do you think people started to sort of try and start the raid?
Well, I don't know what time it is in America when I was watching a live stream, but I was watching a live stream the morning of the thing, in the UK time.
Yeah.
It was about what, like 7, 8 o'clock. Then I messaged a group chat of my mates and told them, sugar.
Yeah, you can say whatever you like.
Alright.
Don't worry, you can say it.
I was like, this is actually going to happen, and they're live streaming it.
Yeah. Were your friends?
No, I said to a group chat to them, I was like, it's going to happen. And then, but at that moment in time, it was what, 8 hours already?
Yeah.
Bring money, it was 8 o'clock in the morning, so it must have been 12 o'clock.
For them, right?
So 12 o'clock for them,
Yeah, like midnight, yeah.
Yeah, because you're in Nevada, so.
Yeah.
So assuming that it was 12, so I'm guessing another like few hours, so it's like 12 hours before, so midday. Noon.
So it happened at around 3 a.m.
3 a.m.
Yeah, 3 a.m. everyone was there, and they actually wanted to commit to it. I think they were going for we strike at dawn type of deal. That's what I feel like they were doing it. On the day, I tried to stay up to watch the live stream. I could not. I just sleep. But I did wake up early to see some of the reactions of the aftermath. You know, what people thought about it. Not much happens. But a day before the day, there was like a statewide emergency that was made. It was believable. You know, everyone, even the president, thought this was going to happen. For those who don't know what a statewide emergency is, I've got a quick quick meaning here, Definition. Oh, it is not my day. Definition here. So a state of emergency is a situation in which a government is empowered to perform actions they would not normally do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there are some things president or people in power cannot do, and an emergency will give them that ability. So maybe bringing in more ammunition.
How many bullets? How many rounds do you think they had?
Oh boy, I feel like not enough. I honestly believe, right, some of the soldiers there, the vehicles there, if there were any vehicles, I didn't see any tanks or stuff around. I just saw soldiers. We couldn't see. Maybe they were deeper into the area.
Or they were actually under.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a very good point. Very good point. But yeah, I thought, you know, if those soldiers and vehicles would be some sort of Musclemen to scare people off.
I mean, I was watching a video just I think it was a few weeks before this Area 51 thing happened.
Yeah.
One guy, he went. I think it was a tour guide or something like that. I don't know if you watched the video.
Well, next to...
So the tour guide went into 10 miles into Area 51 or something like that, or something 5-10 miles. He and his tourist people didn't know, because they didn't see any signs of Area 51.
Yeah.
But then they were followed by vans, unmarked vans, by security people. It was alleged that they got they looked not big people, but enough
yeah.
But they had big guns as well, at least assault rifles.
Yeah.
So
damn.
If they're just going around with assault rifles,
that's scary.
What do you think?
I mean, I obviously believe that it is loaded, but I feel like they would have more sort of to scare people off. I feel like the barriers were the scaring act, and then if people actually run in, then there's the big guns.
Yeah.
I hope the bullets were rubber. I hope it wasn't live ammunition. That would have been the most death if everyone actually ran in. But we have some pictures of, you know, so this is how it looked like outside.
Was that the raid?
That's part of the raid, yeah. That's crazy. This was near the hillside, so this is the back end of the base. It's not the front end where there was a road. You see, there's a road that leads up to the gate.
Alright.
This is the other end of it.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, so that's a lot of people.
That looks like thousands.
Yeah, with Jeeps, Land Rovers. Look at that. I mean, it's good that some of these guys actually came with these kind of cars. Some idiot must have come with a supercar just for the
Imagine rolling up in a Lambo.
Oh my god. I mean, if you want to feed your ego, that's the way to go. You're gonna get shot.
Imagine it getting dirty as well.
Oh boy.
It wouldn't just a pain to clean.
But I mean, if they can afford a Lamborghini, then they can afford to clean it. Yeah, and this is this is what it looked like near the barriers.
All right.
Yeah, so there were some soldiers just standing around with pistols. I don't see any rifles there. Do you? No, I don't.
No.
Yeah, it was late at night, but this one was actually not the funniest, but look at the expression on that the soldier's face, the police's. He's looking at this guy like, if you step back into the barrier, just one step, I will sort you out, I'll break your bones. Look at these guys. It just takes one
person to lead the way.
That, and just like one action to provoke the soldiers to actually beat the crap out of them.
Yeah, because like technically speaking, in legal terms, it's technically trespassing.
Yeah.
So they are technically allowed to.
They are allowed to. On to the next question. Oh, well, actually, before we get on to this next question, the Dutch YouTubers. I'm sure you're well aware of them.
Yes.
If you're not aware of them, there was a Dutch YouTuber and his friend who were arrested when they tried getting near Area 51. I don't know if they actually went into Area 51.
I don't know the full story. I just saw like on Instagram.
One
of the newspapers saying, "Oh yeah."
I did try and do some research. There wasn't much, but they were sentenced to a year in jail.
All right, yeah.
For being near Area 51. However, the sentence was actually suspended. They were told, I think they were meant to stay for a year, but they only stayed for like 2 or 3 days in a county jail, and they were told to pay a fine of $2,500 each.
All right.
And that's it. And then
they
went free. Yeah, it's not a crime to go in, but it is trespassing. It is private land. It's private land. So yeah, how many people do you think actually went into the base? I'm talking about past the barriers.
Oh, past barriers.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I don't think not very many people went in.
Oh my God, there was a music concert.
But yeah, that's what
I forgot what they named the music concert, but it was literally nearby. That's where majority of people were. I'd say 95% of people were there. The other 5% were in front of the barriers trying to provoke some people. A man actually ran into the base, like ran past the barriers, but only for 5 seconds, and he ran back out. It just confirms how disappointed I am. My God, so yeah, what a disappointment. Someone runs in, runs out. But I don't know if many of you are anime watchers. You know about the Naruto run. This was
the news.
Yes. I've actually got the video here. I'll put it up on the screen right here. This was the highlight. The highlight of the whole day. You had a guy just running back. Oh my God, we need this hero. We need to know.
What's that guy's name anyway?
Which one?
The guy who's running across.
I don't know.
I just call him Naruto guy.
No, that's what you're called. There was this meme that I just saw today where the guy, he was like in a ball in a corner, and then the caption was, "The hero that has been seen but forgotten." I think that was the caption. Well done. You made me proud. So we did touch upon this towards the start of the podcast. What did you think, or what needed to happen in order for it to be successful, the raid?
Well, we needed at least, I'm guessing around, numbers-wise.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. What about 500k people, roughly?
I mean, you have to think about sort of all planning 500,000 people.
Yeah, so that's
to do something correctly.
But then, no, because that would be like, how should I say? divided into like subgroups, obviously.
Yeah.
And those subgroups have like subgroups.
Mm.
So it's kind of like a storehouse.
Like a hierarchy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hierarchy.
I understand.
So like obviously the person who made the Facebook event, he would get like the top thing because he's the one who created it.
Yeah.
Then the person who know the like the leaders of each kind of section, they should have like be on like the board.
Yeah.
And then you have like the manager people like below them,
Yeah.
just managing a smaller team.
Yeah.
Then out of the manager teams, one of the manager out of the or just another subgroup of that sub team.
Yeah.
Have a manager.
So, yeah.
So like
that's just less training. So you train a handful, they train a handful, they train a handful.
Yeah.
So it's much more efficient that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, there'll be some people who.
Oh fuck. Mess up.
Yeah. There'll be some people who would do their own thing. Like, there was this female who got arrested. Straight away, yeah. She just got caught. She tried to run in. Like straight away, taken to the ground. These are some of the some people are protesting. Yeah. It's a raid. It's a raid, not a protest. This is other pictures. Obviously, we've seen this guy.
Wait, I saw a video, not a video, an image where like, I think there's about a good like 50 people in the picture.
Yeah.
And some people had like signs and everything.
Yeah.
I don't know if you had the picture.
I haven't got the picture, but I've seen the video of it. The video,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. This picture as well makes me laugh. Do you know what that tin foil is?
I've seen it somewhere. I can't remember where.
People, well, from what I've heard, people think it will stop it'll stop aliens from reading their mind.
Oh my. Oh my.
Yeah. There were people who were hardcore alien fanatics kind of people. But going back to the question, what needed to happen in order for it to be successful?
So there needed to be like more structure, just more people.
Yeah.
More
people.
More structure.
More structure. I mean, you're going against an army. An army has soldiers who have been trained in years. They've had experiences in battle as well. They understand discipline. They understand communication. You're talking about.
And they might be doing like martial arts as well.
Exactly.
So they might be like black belts in like Muay Thai.
Yeah, they're built to raid. Forget about defending the raid. They're built to raid if they wanted to.
Yeah.
You can't get 500,000 people, or even more, 3 million. Imagine all 3 million actually were there in front of the government. There's a high chance of it being successful because 300 people, that's an overwhelming amount of people.
Yeah.
I feel like
not 300 people.
3 million, not 300. Yeah, 3 million people. That's an overwhelming number. If I was part of that army in Area 51 and I saw 3 million people
I'd be
run
scared.
at me, I'm going into the base and maybe camping out as long as I can. Because 3 million people is a lot of people. Even if it was full of inexperienced people, that's a lot.
It's like I watched a video. I know this is kind of like irrelevant, but relevant at the same time.
Go ahead.
I watched a video where a football video. And it's like 3 like experienced football players against 100 like children.
Oh yeah, I watched that. But go on, explain it to me.
The 3 football players, their objective was to score 1 goal against the children, 100 children. The children could not touch them, because the footballers were just so good.
Because of experience, right?
Because of experience. But I reckon if you had like 1,000 children on that pitch,
it would have been
challenging.
They might have scored, who knows, but it definitely would have been challenging for them. Maybe those 1,000 kids would have been equal to one professional player against them, who knows. So what made this raid unsuccessful, in my opinion, was they had 3 million people signed up to this who were willing to go. The hype was crazy, but then slowly, people just were unwilling to go. It's like, I've got it written down here, it's like one of those things where a group of friends plan a holiday or an outing, and slowly each day that passes or each day it gets closer to the day, You get some people who cancel, who say, I'm busy, I can't do that, I can't make it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That I feel like that's what made it unsuccessful. The hype wasn't real. It was fake.
I mean, it was kind of like, it came out in like July roughly.
Yeah.
So if it was like in August, like end of August.
That's summertime, more people would have been able to do it.
Like September is, school time.
So
at least most people in America are in school in September.
Yeah.
Because they start actually on August. At least in my state. I don't
know. In America.
I know in my state, or like in my county.
Oh yeah, he's American. Forgot to find out he's American.
So in my county that I lived in, my school district, we go back in August, like kind of like end of July, August time roughly. So,
yeah. Oh, good, okay. And
so,
UK start like in September. We're behind, man. Come on, UK. So, next question. We've got 2 more questions. This kind of extensive, so it might take long.
Alright.
What do you think is inside Area 51? Oh, let's hear the theories!
Alright, so obviously, we know that Area 51 is a military base.
Yeah,
there's no denying it.
Yeah,
okay?
Everyone agrees on that point.
So, there's obviously going to be loads of like guns, ammo, like research and development teams and all scientists and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I heard, I don't know if this is true, but I heard rumors that there is actually an airplane that goes from LAX airport to Area 51.
Was it the Black Hawk supersonic jet or something?
Something like that.
Yeah.
No,
Nighthawk. I think it was Nighthawk.
But just to transport those scientists and people inside of Area 51 to get into the Area 51. So, we don't really know what.
Yeah, we don't know.
But
it's interesting how the mind just wonders, why is it so secretive? I mean, personally, I'll be honest with you, I should have said this at the start of the podcast. I'm not interested in the raid or Area 51 much. It's sort of one of those things where if people are willing to raid it, I don't mind watching it. I just want to watch it to see what's going to happen, how it's going to play out. Me personally, I'm not that interested in it. There are other things I'd rather pay my attention to. But Area 51 is in the list. It is funny. It's entertaining. It is funny. It's interesting as well. My theory though, oh my god, I honestly do believe this might be it. I'm not going to 100% say it is, but I'd say they're trying to develop, or they have developed, a weapon of mass destruction.
I mean, easily. I mean, most countries have.
Yeah, exactly.
Most countries have, especially with economical tensions.
Yeah. It just mind boggles me that America asks countries like Iran, Iraq, Russia to stop their nuclear programs, like denuclearize their countries, and they're like sitting back, they're relaxed. I just cannot believe that. There must be some sort of weapon of mass.
Again, we don't know what they're doing in different countries.
Yeah.
So they might have.
They might have their own Area 51s.
But we don't know.
They probably do. Let's be real.
I mean, most likely.
They most likely they do. And there's actually a part 2 to this theory of mine as well. Part 2 would be Area 51 is a decoy base for an actual base where they carry around, like they do all this weapon stuff and projects. So my first is they're developing some sort of weapon of mass destruction.
I mean,
part 2 is probably a decoy base.
With the airport as well, because I don't know. I know we both haven't seen the airport or the airplane go into the Area 51, so that's possible.
It's possible. Yeah, well, they might have like an underground system instead of flying.
I mean,
on the outside.
Yeah.
I've seen so many videos, YouTube videos of YouTubers going near it, going around it. I haven't seen a single plane in the air.
It might be one of those things, because I was watching another video where different landmarks or so different, or airplanes aren't allowed to go past different landmarks.
Yeah. Oh,
So,
so like there's airspaces which they
Yeah.
can't breach.
So like for example, say if you're trying to get from like London Heathrow to Berlin Airport, or one of the Berlin airports, you're not allowed to fly over the airspace which contains Buckingham Palace.
Okay, yeah. I'm familiar with this. But yeah, if you got some theories of Area 51, I would love to know. So comment it down below.
You know what to do, yeah?
Follow this dude as well. Have you heard of other people's theories?
No, I have not.
Okay, so I'm going to just mention a couple. We're not going to say the whole UFO testing thing. I feel like everyone knows about the theory of aliens being inside the base. There being like alien investigation, UFO testing. Everyone knows that. But the other theories are whether it's a weather control base.
I mean,
I don't know how in Nevada they would control when it's hot there.
Wait. That is so like flawed.
It doesn't make
Because
sense.
first of all, if it is a weather control place, why would you keep it
In
dry?
Exactly. Dry and in a hot place. Yeah,
Wouldn't it make sense to do in like the Amazon rainforest, where it's like sunny and
or even north of America. There's snow, there's rain, there's cloud. Why not there? Why in Nevada?
might be cloud? Oh, actually, no, because clouds contain water, so like.
Yeah. But in Nevada, in the middle of a desert, a weather control base. Come on. There were some theories of energy weapons.
I mean,
So futuristic weapons, not ammunition, live ones, sort of like laser ones.
I mean, that could be the case because I'm assuming it's like a research and development type military base.
Yeah.
So that's why scientists.
It's a possible theory.
That's a good theory to me.
Yeah. What about there's another one which say they're developing some future transport like flying cars, teleportation vehicles.
I mean, technically, I read in a news article like 7 years ago.
Yeah.
That flying cars actually do exist, but there's like a lot of restrictions though.
Yeah.
So like you can only like take off from like highways only because like it's just speed wise.
Yeah.
Enough speed to like take off.
So yeah.
And you can only land at airports as well.
Oh, okay. I've seen people in flying cars. I'm not like debunking the whole theory of flying cars. I feel like that's going to be possible in the near future. But teleportation vehicles. I did hear about a staple, like a little staple, being teleported from one place to another by scientists, allegedly.
Alright.
I don't know about teleportation people or teleporting us. That's just a whole nother matter about teleportation. That's just another theory is some say that the 1969 moon landing was actually staged in Area 51. Neil Armstrong apparently did not go to the moon.
Did you hear about that guy? He actually worked in Area 51.
Which guy was this? Scientist? Soldier? Or scientist?
Scientist.
Okay.
I believe, and correct me, I don't know if you saw it, but...
I don't think I did, but...
if I'm wrong, then let me know in the comments. In his comments.
In his comments as well.
But the scientist, I believe, like, he worked there up until about 1980 roughly, 1989.
Yeah.
He said that there are definitely aliens there.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know, like...
we don't know, but it's...
But there's allegedly, like, aliens there. They're testing out futuristic stuff, but in the 1980s, so...
anything could have happened here. It could be believable.
But that's what I've heard, so I don't know. I can't remember because I watched it like ages ago. So
yeah, there's been so many theories done. There were some people who actually believed that it was a decoy for an actual base. So there are other people who believe in the same theory as me. Shout out to you lot. Some people believe that there's a hidden city underneath, like structures, buildings, working city underneath the area. That's like the entrance and exit to another world.
I mean,
that's possible. That's possible.
Yeah. So
it doesn't have to be alien. Some people believe, like, have you heard of lizard skin people?
No.
Oh boy. Some people believe that there are 7 foot tall or 8 foot tall lizard humanoids who control the world. Some people's brains gone wild, but it could be, who knows. And the last theory that I found was a sort of theory about some group called the Majestic 12.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
That's a very, so this Majestic 12 is a secret one world government which controls what happens all around the world. So
it's kind of like Illuminati. But
Illuminati, Rothschild, their family is
Anonymous.
known, Anonymous, and these group of scientists investigate aliens, or they're like Men in Black.
Yeah.
Men in Black. That's the easiest way to say it. So Men in Black is what Majestic 12 is. So if you know Men in Black, that's what they're trying to explain. To end off this podcast, and this is actually the most important question of the podcast, should the government hide things from people?
I mean, they're gonna do it either way.
Yeah, they're going to do it either way, but do you believe it's the correct thing to do?
I mean, depends what they're hiding.
Yeah.
Because if it can cause mass destruction, obviously yes, it needs to be hidden. But if it's like harmless and like won't harm anyone,
What would you consider harmless? If you can think of anything.
if it could help, so it can cure an illness, I think that should be known, so they can cause to prevent serious illnesses such as cancer.
Some people say that they've already developed cures to cancer, but they're not releasing it. Who knows? But go on. If it's harmless, they should.
Maybe a serum that helps life expectancy. So you live for longer for I feel 10 or 20 years.
Okay. Now that makes sense.
But not more immorality though.
Yeah, or immortality.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you still have a life expectancy. So you're always gonna die. But it's just you have it for a bit longer.
Yeah.
Not much though.
I see. Well, in my opinion, right, I feel like humans, in their nature, when they hear about something that they're not exposed to, they panic straight away. It's just immediate panic. If for some reason, if they happen to find aliens and they just walk out of Area 51, humans will panic. They will go, their brains will.
It's like
they won't
injustice.
accept it.
It's like injustice.
Yeah.
So you know how the people with the meta humans.
Yeah, exactly.
If you know what Young Justice is, it's basically an animation show. It's a good show. It's a good 9.
The Flash. Watch it. They're not sponsoring this video. Don't worry. There you go.
It's one of the best childhood shows that came out from after 2011 onwards.
Oh my god, childhood dreams. Oh my god.
But in season 3, shout out to season 3. Basically, these meta humans are discriminated against by normal humans.
Yeah. So what meta human means is their DNA is infused. Yeah, it's been changed or enhanced. So some of these metas have different powers. It can vary from teleportation, super speed, super strength. There's just countless versions of it.
Yeah.
And in Injustice, when these metas were exposed to the humans, there was lots of protests that happened in the show. A lot of panic. There was some, I wouldn't call it racism. It's more like discrimination of these meta-humans, and I feel like this will have the same reaction from humans. So regardless of whether what the government is hiding, regardless of it being harmless or not, I feel like it's good that they're hiding whatever they're hiding in there. If they had a weapon of mass destruction, for example,
that needs to be
hidden. I feel like if it was exposed, people will get some sort of false sense of power.
Yeah.
Thinking, they're safe because of that weapon. So I don't think, it might be a good thing that the government is hiding it. However, it's also good to have trust in people. You know, even if they will react not in the best way, even if there's chaos, soon after that, people might end up accepting it.
Yeah, eventually.
Eventually. But yeah, Area 51 as a whole, it's just...
As I said, it's just interesting.
Interesting topic. It's an interesting topic. Someone can go on forever. I've heard theories upon theories. Yeah, it's just something else. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. This
Don't
has
forget, like, subscribe, and comment on this channel.
You better, all right. Like if you like it. Comment down below what you think. I've got some other podcast ideas in mind. But if you want me to come, or do you want to bring Tom back, you know, I'm planning to bring him back, comment down below, subscribe if you're new. His social links will be in the description below.
You know what to do, yeah?
Yeah, you know what to do. Go get down there, follow him, subscribe. Any last words?
Bye.
See ya!